Hello viewers and welcome back to the Witchery Mod Spotlight Part 2. Now there are a few things I want to go over. First off, as I said in the last video, I was wrong. Lava cannot heat up a witch's cauldron, but as you may have noticed, that's not a regular witch's cauldron, that's just a Minecraft vanilla cauldron. Well, that's because there's no recipe for it, but if I go in this chest and I grab this, this is anointing base. Now if I go R, you can see it's made by water artichoke seed, mandrake seed, snowbell seed, and a belladonna seed. The reason you need this paste is because once you right click it on a regular cauldron, boom, now you have the witch's cauldron. Oh, options. Uh-oh, wrong one. Not sure how loud this will be on video, but alright, either way, let's get back to it. So in the last episode I mentioned we were going to start poppets. Now in this chest I have every single poppet that you can make. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do I make a poppet, and what are these two items down here? Well, first you're going to need a bone needle. To make a bone needle, it's very simple. You need one bone and a piece of flint to grind it down into bone needles. Once you have that, simply grab 2 pieces of Spanish moss, 4 wool, a string, and a bone needle to make a poppet. You see down here we have other different poppets. So we grab our little poppet and we right click. Nope, never mind. What we need is a bed. Uh-oh, I'm still in the Witchery mod. Silly me. So if I grab a regular Minecraft bed, place it down and click it. There we go. Nope, never mind. Okay, anywho, don't mind me. So, what we can do is we can look in here. Oh, that's right, that's right. What we need is a tag lock kit. To make a tag lock kit, it's very simple. You need 1 bone needle, 1 glass bottle. Now, if we come over here and we click my bed, right, we have to shift right click the bed. Now you can see it says tag lock kit Count Saberwolf bound to me. If I put the poppet in my GUI with this, it doesn't do anything. Okay, weird. Thought I did. Oh well. Oh, wrong one. Something else. Okay, so we're gonna put that there for now. For now, I'm gonna show you the recipes. So we saw how to make the regular poppet. Now, if you wanted to make poppet to protect you against fall damage, say you're climbing a steep hill or you're in a ravine and one of those pesky skeletons shoots you off the side, well, instead of falling down and falling to your death, what you can grab is an earth protection poppet. Now to make one of these, it's very simple. It's a piece of clay, 2 feathers, and a piece of dirt. So if I go in here, grab this, grab the tag lock kit, leave now, I should be able to. There we go. Now it's bound to me. So let's say, nope, not high enough. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to game mode. We're going to fly high in the air. Now we're going to go back out. Now, fall to my doom. Uh-oh. Oh, what was that? Nope, I didn't die. As you can see, the poppet has vanished because it is broken. It has done its job and protected me from fall damage instead of me plummeting to my death. Now, next we have the water protection poppet. This one is to prevent you from drowning. So, to make this one, very simple. 2 ink sacs and 2 water artichoke globes will make you a water protection poppet. Now it's very simple, as I said before. You just grab your tag lock kit, you run over, you go, say you're playing on a multiplayer server, you go shift right click in their bed, or you can run up behind them and you can tag them. But if you do that, there's a chance that they might notice or be alerted via a little message on the left hand side saying someone has tried to tag lock you, or someone has tag locked you. And then they will know, oh, someone's trying to either put a curse on me or do voodoo on me. So that is the water protection poppet. That's a little bit more knowledge about the tag lock kits. Next we have the fire protection poppet. This one, very simple. Let's see. 2 wool of the bat and 2 ember moss. Now you're probably wondering, well, if I hit R, there's no recipe for wool of the bat. That is because if I go into the NEI and I type in R and I go onto the side, I get an Arthana. This is a tool that will help you to have a more likely success chance at getting wool of a bat by hitting and slaying a bat with this. Now, boom, daylight. Anywho, so basically, as you know, the fire protection poppet will protect you from fire. So if you're about to die via fire, it will destroy the poppet and you will be safe. Unless you're still swimming in a vat of lava, then that's not good. Next, we have the hunger protection poppet. So go back this way. There's going to be 2 rotten flesh, 2 glistering melon, and a pop. What this will do is this will protect you via your hunger bar. If your hunger bar is running low, say you have no more food, you can't find any animals around, you can't get any, you're staying in a desert, there are no apples, no cows, no piggies. Well, once your hunger bar drops to 0, this poppet will be destroyed and it will restore via, I believe, up to 5 little meat bars of hunger. Next, we have the tool protection poppet. This is a pretty nifty one because, if I can grab it, what this poppet does is once you have a tool, say you have a pickaxe, you have a diamond pickaxe, you're only one, you're still looking for diamonds, and your pickaxe is about to break. Instead of it breaking, this poppet will be destroyed and your pickaxe will go back to full durability. So it's kind of like a one-up life for your pickaxe. To make this, you're going to need Drop of Luck and Reek of Misfortune. We'll get into those in a little bit, how to do that. Next, you have the Death Protection Poppet. So, as before, instead of me flying in the air, dropping down, and dying from fall damage, this poppet will be destroyed, and it will give you back 5 hearts. To make this poppet, simply go... Nope, it's the voodoo. And there it is. To make this poppet, you need 4 gold nuggets, diamond vapor, and Drop of Luck. Alright. Next we have the Voodoo Protection Poppet. Now, as I mentioned earlier about the tag lock kits and you being able to tag somebody, this poppet is to protect you from that. So say one of your friends is going to use their voodoo poppet on you and they're going to inflict damage, or they want to pull a prank and they throw your poppet in the water, underwater, and you start drowning. Well, this poppet will protect you from the negative effects of that. To make this poppet, all we need, wrong one. We're going to need a few things. We're going to need a poppy, we're going to need 2 poppies, a red mushroom, a brown mushroom, 2 dandelions, belladonna flower, and a mandrake root. On to the next one. Next we have the regular voodoo poppet, as I mentioned. This one is a little bit more fun to use depending if you're going to be trolling your friends or not. What you need for this is a fermented spider eye, mandrake root, belladonna flower, and exhale of the horned one. Now, some of you may or may not know how to get fermented spider eye. To get this, simply mushroom, sugar, and spider eye. Next we have the vampiric poppet. Now, to make the vampiric poppet, you're going to need 2 wool of the bat, 1 diamond vapor, and 1 exhale of the horned one. 1 second. Come on, where is it? And get rid of that. Now if I can remember, the vampiric one is used to redirect damage from one player to another, and both of the players must be bound with tag lock kits. This poppet has a durability of 1000, but it takes damage very quickly. Yes, I know, kinda cheesy me having to look at things. This is a poppet protection. Poppet. To make this one, what you're going to need is you're going to need 4 gold nuggets, Toad the Frog, 2 ender dews, and a drop of luck. The last poppet is the armor protection poppet. This one works in the same way as the tool protection poppet, as in if your diamond chestplate, your iron chestplate, your leather chestplate, don't know why you use on leather, is going to break, simply it will destroy the poppet and it will pull it back the full durability of your armor piece. So to make this is 2 drops of luck, reek of misfortune, and diamond vapor. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's that green thing? That looks kind of like a half-cut altar. This is a poppet shelf. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put poppets in this shelf. So what I can do is I'm going to bind all of these poppets to me. Vampiric. Okay, you can't bind vampiric. Fire protection. Water protection. We'll just do those. Now, what you do is you put it down, right click it, and you can place your poppets in it so that way you don't have to constantly carry around multiple poppets for you to be safe. What it does is it will continue to protect you no matter where you are. So say if I'm all the way over here, I go down here, I dig myself a little hole, and I start to lose air. Say I'm going for clay right there, or I'm just underwater trying to get a little bit of sand because I can't find a desert. So mining. You see my air is going down. I'm going down, down, keep going, and there we go. What it does is it will give you back to 5 hearts, and if I go back up here, boom. Uh-oh. Come on, parkour skills. I run all the way back up here. You will notice there are now only 2 poppets. That is because my water protection poppet was destroyed from me drowning. And that pretty much covers the basics for poppets. Alright, next you got a little glimpse in this chest. What we have in here is all the fumes that we can get, our book of distilling, a few certain items, and these. I'm going to show you these in a little bit. Now, if we go into our book of distilling, it says needs to be near an altar. What I have in the chest is 6 blocks of altar. Let's see. Okay, now we place the items in the distilling along with their number of required. Oops. Silly me. I forgot to grab clay jars. Clay. We'll just grab a stack of those. Okay, now what we're going to need is our handy dandy distillery and 6 altar blocks. To make the distillery, we hit R. To make it, we need 2 clay jars, 4 pieces of iron, 2 gold ingots, and an attuned stone. Remember, to get that, you're going to need whiff of magic, diamond, and lava bucket. Whiff of magic, as said before, is rowan sapling. In a witch's oven, wood ash will be given along with whiff of magic, but this is only at a certain percentage. It will not always 100% give you whiff of magic. Now, if I come back here, place it down, and I hit this, you'll see a little circle with a dash through it. That means there's no power coming to it. So, if I were to come over here, grab these altar blocks. To make the altar blocks, you're going to need to do a little bit of smelting in the witch's oven. You'll need exhale of the horned one, which we got from oak saplings. Next, you will need breath of the goddess, which you get from birch saplings. You'll need 4 stone bricks, 2 rowan wood, and a bottle of water, and this will give you 3 of these. The reason why you want so many is because if you go out 16 blocks of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, put it right here. This is a multi-block structure. Once placed down, you'll see it makes a nice little altar, and you'll see that it has 728. So if I was to grab more altars, if I was to grab, say, a stack of them, I came over here. Oh no, a chicken. No, poor chicken. So let's say I put one right here, next to all these nice trees. You'll see it went up a little bit because it's a little bit closer. The more trees that you put this next to, is the more power it should get. Oh, never mind. I guess it has to be out in the open. Weird. What I saw online, it said they had to be near trees. Anywho, now that we have an altar here with at least within a distance of 16 blocks of this, you'll see that our little circle is gone. Now, before I continue into distillery, I wanted to show you a few cool items that you can put for your altar. Oops, wrong one. First is a wither skeleton skull that, if you put on a altar, has a 2+ recharge rate and a 2x power boost multiplier. I'll show you those right now. Next we have a candelabra. To make a candelabra, simple, 3 torches, 3 iron, and a attuned stone. Next we have a pentacle. These are a little bit more tricky because you're going to need a diamond, cobalt ingots, and cobalt nuggets. What you're going to need is, for this, it's going to be a little bit later on in game, which I'll tell you about more as we go through. You'll need a chalice, as we went over in the last video, 4 gold nuggets, 2 gold ingots, and a attuned stone. Next we have filled chalice. Chalice with redstone soup. To get redstone soup, you're going to need tongue of the dog. Yes, you're going to have to go slay wolves. Redstone, drop of luck, belladonna flower, wool of bat, and magic root. To get drop of luck, you're going to need throw magic root, nether wart, tear of the goddess, refined evil, and mutandis extremis. We'll get into those little items in a little bit. And you can also throw on a regular skeleton skull. Now, the regular skeleton skull is a 1+ recharge rate and a 1x power booster multiplier. The chalice is a 1x power boost multiplier. The filled chalice is a 2x power boost multiplier. The candelabra is a 2+ recharge rate boost. And the pentacle is a 2x recharge rate boost. So, let us simply, we will go over here, grab our items. Oh no, what do you want? Get out of here. You're ruining the mod showcase. Okay, now, you see this is 728. If I place this down, this now jumped up to 2,184. So, now if we use the white skull, which is a 1 + 1 times, okay, doesn't do anything. This is the highest that you can get for the altar, unless you were to go into creative mode and you typed in the infinity egg. There is no recipe, I believe. There's no recipe for it. Now, if I was to take off the skull, alright, we take off our skulls, pick those back up, see it's back to a 728. If I was to place this down, this jumped up by 10 times. But you have to remember, this is only a creative use item only. So if someone were to be using this on, say, a server or anything, then they somehow got into creative mode. But, as I'll show you now, 728. Now we have 1456, 2 times. Take that off. Now we have the candelabra. 3 times rate. Oh wow, it told me 2 on the wiki. Guess they updated. So this is a ×3 recharge rate. Now if I grab that, come on. Okay, if I place the pentacle, now it's a ×6 recharge rate. So if I was to place down the wither skull, and I set this down, you'll see it's jumping up by 100. Actually, no. 3, 2. It's jumping up by at least. It's jumping up 100 per each one. Now I can place down the chalice, and I can place down the filled chalice. If I place down the skeleton skull, boom, there we go. Full altar. Next, if we want to do things, we have to distill these items. Foul fume and quicklime. Okay, so, as you saw over here, where is it? We have foul fume in this, and we're going to need quicklime. Now remember, quicklime is basically wood ash in your GUI crafting page. So if we were to put this here, oops, wrong one. I was like, why can't you put that there? Put that there, and clay jars. You'll see now it is starting to distill at a very fast rate. Now if I go in here and I right click, oh, nope, I use that. This will give me gypsum, oil of vitriol, and a slime ball. So if we go back into our book, there we go. The book will tell you what each one gives you. If you were to distill Breath of the Goddess and Lapis Lazuli, you'll get Tear of the Goddess, Whiff of Magic, Slime Ball, and Foul Fume. If you do a Diamond and Oil of Vitriol, you'll get Diamond Vapor, 2 Diamond Vapor, Odor of Purity. Diamond Vapor in a gas tier will equal Odor of Purity, Reek of Misfortune, Foul Fume, Refined Evil. An Ender Pearl will give you 3 Ender Dew and a Whiff of Magic. Blaze Powder, Gunpowder will give you Glowstone Dust and a Reek of Misfortune. Demon Heart, which we'll get into later on, Diamond Vapor will get you Demonic Blood and Refined Evil. And so on to the Demon Blood. There's also Brew of Flowing Spirit, Oil of Vitriol, will give you Focused Will, Condensed Spirit, Brew of Hollow Tears. Those are a little more in-game later on. Now, the distilling process is kind of slow. This is a little bit faster because we have a high-powered altar. But other than that, it will move at a slightly slower pace. Now, as we see here, boom, gypsum, oil of vitriol, and a slime ball. If we hit R of the gypsum, and no, we hit U over it. If we get 6 wood ash, 2 gypsum, and Tear of the Goddess, which we get from Breath of the Goddess, as I said before, with lapis, in this we will get ritual chalk, which will be part 4 or 5, I believe, of the Witchery mod spotlight. That gets more into circle magic and rituals. As for oil of vitriol, that will be used with the diamond to make diamond vapor and odor of purity. As you can see here, I have each one. This one, Reek of Misfortune, is the older sapling. Whiff of Magic is the rowan. Hint of Rebirth is the spruce. Breath of the Goddess is birch. Odor of Purity is hawthorn. Drop of Luck, as I said before, is the Tear of the Goddess, Refined Evil, and Mutandis Extremis. Tear of the Goddess, Distilled, Breath of the Goddess, and Lapis Lazuli. Exhale of the Hornwood is your oak sapling. We just saw the Foul Fume and Quicklime to make Oil of Vitriol. And then we have Diamond Vapor down here, which is a diamond and oil of vitriol in a distillery. Now then, I want to end this one off with a little something. A little something, not too big. But before we do that, we're going to go into U. And as you saw before, these will be used to make Poppets. There's also something for a Dreamweaver, which is going to be way later on down the road for the mod spotlight. And you can also make impregnated leather, as I said in the last video, with 4 whiff of magic, 2 leather, and a diamond vapor. There's also icy slippers. Freezes nearby water and turns lava to obsidian, but it damages the shoes. For that, you'll need a frozen heart. Frozen heart will be an icy needle, a creeper heart, and a gas tier. As you can tell, creeper heart's going to drop once you kill creepers. For an icy needle, that one has no crafting recipe, so I believe that's to be a mob drop. Anywho, now I will show you what... Oh, get away from me. I will show you what these cool seeds are. These seeds are Triffid seeds. These little guys are cool. They are not aggressive unless they're world gen spawned. If you spawn one in with the seed, it will be friendly until you attack it. So if I attack it, gives me blindness, takes out a heart of health. 4, 5, 6. They will drop poppies. And that is about it for the Triffids. To make those, I'm going to go here, we're going to go recipe. To make that you need Mutandis Extremis, Magic Root, Water Artichoke, Ember Moss, Tear of the Goddess, and Reek of Misfortune. To make Mutandis Extremis, simply Mutandis Netherwort. Now, as I said before, we were going to look at Refined Evil. Click this, R. Refined Evil is from the Diamond Vapor and the Gesture. You also get Odor of Purity, Reek of Misfortune, and Foul Fume. Anyway, that will have to do it for this part 2 of the Witchery mod Spotlight. I hope this covered a good basis of distilling, as the book will also tell you what you get for each one. So, as you can see, each page will tell you what you need to distill, what you'll get. But remember, to distill all these items, you will need an altar. And remember, the altar recipe: 4 stone bricks, 2 rowan wood, exhale of the horned one, breath of the goddess, and a water bottle. It will work. It will work without all of these on top of it. These are just to increase the recharge rate and the power rate. As you can see, earlier it was down a little bit because this does use a little bit of the altar power, depending on what you're making. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 of the Witchery mod Spotlight. I hope this is able to help you out with whatever witchery shenanigans you are into or trying to conceive and to trick your friends with. Remember, if you are not careful, witchery will turn against you. For you see, what I didn't mention was that the Poppet protection also will cast down lightning on whoever tries to harm you. So if you have the Poppet protection Poppet, and say your friend is trying to curse you, or they're trying to damage you, it will bring down lightning onto them, and damage them, while also taking away from your Poppet, after, I believe, a certain amount of uses. Anywho, just a quick little ending tip, so that way, stuck in a block. That way, in case you're wondering, how can I protect myself? The Poppet, protection Poppet, will protect you by summoning lightning. Zeus, or base god, whoever is up there, should bring down lightning on my foes. Alright, enough shenanigans. I am Count Saberwolf. I have Poppet shoes. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, any advice, any tips, or any mod suggestions you'd like me to showcase, leave it down in the comment section below, or send me a tweet on my Twitter. Always able to answer back as soon as able to. Anywho, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next Witchery mod Spotlight. Bye-bye!